Welcome back. We're currently doing the world quest Paradise, the word that we don't like to say on this channel. And we're going to be looking for Zeitland's lost belongings and liberate the areas. We're heading to the miHoYo chamber. I think that's this one. We'll get the waypoint on the way. What I did to get here was basically just jump up some rocks, then just float down. Whether that was the actual way of getting here, don't know. It worked though, didn't it? It worked though. We'll leave you be. We'll leave you be. Let me get to where we should be at this point. So is this... Yeah, it's looking... Ooh, hello. Looking very, Natlan, isn't it? Defeat the opponents. That's a new quest. That's different. I want up. Okay. You guys not gonna fight me while I'm midair?
Strike a pop!
Guess not. So my timing on my ults is way off because I've not got them. That's like throwing me off what I want to do. Hello, Hilda and our new friends. Oh, Dex is here too. I'm Zeitland, her sister. Oh, I see. You two look so alike. My name is Okiguni. As later generations would account it, I should be from the era when yokai roamed the lands. Before Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. I'm Calcerius. Calcerius? I'm from the Remurian area. And I am a Yu Huangyi. I come from the era when Shanhui Fort stood at the foot of Mount Tiangheng, and the Guli Assembly had not yet been formed. Just a heads up, besides the newcomers from the borderlands, all Remurians are made of rock. Don't freak out when you see them. For the last time, it's icorification. I'll show you made of rock, you. Oh, we got one person seamlessly switching between 3 different personas here. Yeah, it was a bit confusing at first. Yeah, it's because we're all stuck inside these pages. Quiet you! You hadn't gone and rewritten Ereneas. Would we even be in this mess? Or Ereneas? Ah, I see it. This is clearly on Okikuni. This place is called the Chamber. You can call it the Hall or the Archives, whichever you prefer. As you can see, we have been condemned to exile pressed between these pages. It's a big book! Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We could talk after. Dex, get on it. What, I have to do it? Oh. Okay, within the Temple of Space, you can occasionally find restoration cores that store spatial manipulation data. By reverse engineering these cores, Dex can unfold and restore space that was previously folded. Okay. So... Paper person. Just weird seeing the word paper person right there. This has to be how we restore them. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, the paper people have become, solid people. Not rock, no. I can only say... This feels so good! When was the last time I had a good stretch? How did you guys get turned into paper in the first place? Kikuni got so fired at reading the Liyue novels written by later generations that he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. He wanted to see if he had the strength of an entry-level centurion, so he got turned into a paper person. Cut it out, be serious. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthly instincts never really left us, though, because we fell back into the habit of writing novels. Though the relentless torment and tempering within the apothic interval sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the 3 deadly selves. But even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, The apothic interval has stripped away my faith in Phobos, but I still get the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, we got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why. Anyone who lays eyes on what Okikuni wrote can't help but exclaim, "What's this weird stuff you're writing?" Do you know what? It's got a kick to it. Mind you, it helps to like the original work by those who came after Leeway was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in. I'll start thinking that you're being serious. Malanta classified our work as a pollutant, claimed that it blurred the line between fact and fiction, sullying what should be a pure and proper cultural landscape. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical works and academic papers. Its principles are one thing, stuff you write is another. By the way, Zeitland, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? Your sister read those stories while with you when you were younger, right? You said Vritras was her favorite? We had already been pressed into a paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Alatus. Seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. Just a side note. How do we restore this place and rescue the others? What? It's hardly a side note, it's serious business. Got a full pime of how much you're talking. The thing that Dex just touched is the key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a residual trail of its own reversal. That's what it's called. We haven't given it a name. We'll have to come up with another one. Though, it's going to be a pain to talk about. I think we should call it Archaeology Stone. Dear, oh dear. We're digging through deep mysteries to unlock them, so archaeology, but with a key. No, I'm all for Hopey Dope Key. Hopey Dope Key. Oh dear. It's more fitting. At the end of the day, hope is what remains within. This is such a hassle. The 2 of us are doing all the heavy lifting. So, hey! The 3 of us are doing all the heavy lifting. So we should get to name it. We'll call it the Restoration Corps. No objections allowed. Don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, we probably won't ever have to see it again. I'd say it'd be best if nothing like it ever exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our thanks, and you have our thanks for taking care of this. Since the 3 of us, combined, barely have the strength of an entry-level rookie soldier, we'll sit this one out. You've clearly overestimated yourself as a Remurian, just as you've overestimated the average strength of an average Remurian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex's power, you should be able to find the hidden door in no time. Look at that. You can return to the main hall in the center now. You'll be safe there. That's where Historia and Josephus are waiting. You guys get yourselves out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful, you haven't finished your novel yet. We'll let everyone know we're safe, and then we'll come straight back. Please don't get turned into paper again. Yes, that would not be ideal, would it? No.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
What are you meant to guide us? Which way are we meant to go then? Right, so we're meant to go down there, but what's the best way of getting there? No way to, like, fly up? Anywhere? Suppose I could go down from the looks of it. Oh, there we are. Where was that bloop? Not sure. Could be in there. It's probably in there, but I'm not doing that. There's the Restoration Corps right there. Good.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Yeah.
Let's see. He might feel a little prick.
Let's take it with us for now. Okay. Oh. just trying to grab it. Use Dex ability to open the door to the library. Waypoint. Thank you. Okay. Open sesame! I expected a bigger opening. Let's get a chest out of it.
Oh, if there's any mechanical parts, could I have them, please?
Indubitably. Blue. In here. No sign of an entrance. It's clearly, like, turn the page. I expected it to go from the corner. L2 to start folding. Oh. Then we make the corridor. I like that. Like, huh. That's cool. You keep blooping. Bloop. Okay, why would we want to do that here? Like, can't we walk through?
Don't slip and fall.
Isn't that what we want right up there? Okay. Oh. Select edge. I see, so it's like a puzzle. I think I got the top one right, did I? Yeah, I think that's the issue. I got the top one. I was like, what's wrong with it? What a beautiful place. Is the phantom-like things here? Pyron thinks she knows what's going on. Page has two sides. It's basically the same principle. Ah. In a zoomer here. That's nice. Got a Sealy. Where's the Sealy going? Nice.
Don't
Alright,
smile too much, or your face will get tired.
So if we try a different way, put that back then. Can I not do it again? I thought maybe... Oh no, maybe. Like, what if I did it from a different angle? Like, what if I do it from the bottom? Is it going to be a different location? The chest there, I saw that. So if we go from the right... Feels like there's a chest in here somewhere. So if I left that there like that... Chest. Ha ha ha! Okay. Woo. I'm liking what they're doing, this like folding space. It's really cool. Hi guys. How you doing?
Shower me with the...
Windstrider! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Hold still. Don't be nervous. Just relax. Oh, if there's any mechanical parts, could I have them, please?
But of course. Where are you taking us? Ooh! Magic paper ride. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Find the restoration core. There was a page to turn there. Maybe from the other side? Okay. So... it's clearly the wrong way around there. Just looking if there's a treasure chest anywhere on any of these, so it's like... you can get stuff out of it. So what's the bottom one? Because that was correct. Nah. No treasure chest or anything that I'm meant to figure out. No new space created, but there wouldn't be, would there?
Don't slip and fall.
Okay, so we need the other half. I could just slip under there, right? interesting, slipping between the different eras and everywhere. We finally found ourselves a complete core. We have to put it together ourselves. Yeah, but... Okay. That makes it open. I did that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Again, just checking for chests on these things. Yep, okay, so that's the bottom one, and we stop it there. Cool. So we maybe need a power source, so I'm assuming we get it from somewhere else. Don't like there's a power source anywhere around here, might be inside the book as well. Is it from this angle? Oh, there we go. I was like, why are you not activating from there? Okay, not that. Hello, I can see you at least.
Oh, no! Did you bump into something? Oh,
Nope,
well, if
to
it
the
hurts,
right.
just let me know.
Yeah, if I just left it like that, it's there. Okay. Ah!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You're not dead. Now you are. It's a trap. Zytland, are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Twitka had my back. I was a little scared, but I'm fine. So I keep tracking you down. No, you don't. And I know I'm dead weight. No one so much gave a hoot about little old me. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab onto you and Twitika just now? You weren't pulling us upwards, you were using me as a buffer. Psh. Uncle Hong Yi, Paimon could fly. She wouldn't even have fallen if she wasn't trying to help you and Twitika. Oh yeah, alright. It's all my fault for being so heavy, I guess. Zytland smiled. Make a great team, Uncle. Huang Yi. Don't wind yourself up too tight, Zytland. Let's get that chest.
Oh, if there's any mechanical parts, could I have them, please?
Interesting statue. Don't think I've seen that before. Don't recall it anyway. So this is going to restore the other half now. And that, just leave it like that, can't we? Like, oh, of course, because it's still got the gate, hasn't it? Again, just checking for chests. Like, you never know. You never know. There it is, finally. I was trying to do that. Wow. So cool. These are the letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. Must be really personal. Let's not look through them, Twitika. It's no big deal, really. Just family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. She said that she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the epitaphs. Wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountain instead. She wrote that the sanatorium itself was about to be demolished, that she had to emerge from the shadow of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said, going somewhere far away, and that I shouldn't worry. Ah, no way, your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. And I came to the temple beneath Windrest Peak and saw her gravestone, perched on a lonely mountain, in a strange and distant land. Oh no, Paimon made you talk about the sad stuff again. Doesn't know how to comfort you either, sorry. You don't have to comfort me. The latter half of the life is nothing but a series of farewells. Oh, like writing in the sand, in one moment scattered by the next. Apologies, I really don't... No, I never could have guessed that something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process for elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time, which was already at a standstill, lost all meaning then, turned into true nothingness. Her arrival brought a spark of life we hadn't seen in a long time. She was truly a good person. That's right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask your names just now because I came with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? Farewells are the seeds of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people. It's not so bad. Never imagined I'd have a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. Now that we've found what Zeitlin lost, just have to fix the restoration core, right? I'll be having that, thank you.
Oh, if there's any mechanical parts, could I have them, please?
Meant to stand here? Oh. Like this, like, little set of stairs here made out of books. It's cute. It's cute. Come with me and you'll see. Oh. Hello. How are you doing?
Wind strategy.
Badly, it seems.
A fateful offering.
It's just a book. Where is this then? Where's the last restoration core? I believe it's hidden in this book. The book is called Tale of the Loch Knight Erini. Erini? Calceris' translation of Erinius. Okay. More of a rewrite than a translation though. Historia spoke very highly of it after his read. He said it captured the precise moment when realism collapsed into nominalism. Paimon has no idea what that means! I'd love to read it. Okay. Anyway, you have any idea how to retrieve the restoration core? As I said before, we can use the power of this library to manifest scenes. Restoration core should be hidden in the book. You'll need to enter the book and go on an adventure, Twittiger. It's time for you to experience what it's like to be a paper person, eh? But I'm a hero of 3 dimensions. Finding the Ackerman's Paimon and Dex will save you. I need the greatest guide into that. You're unbelievable. Fine, Paimon will go with you. Uncle, there's nothing. This is super important. Don't mess it up, okay? Actually, the restoration success might rest entirely with Miss Sightland. What? Melanta has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with a great deal of unwanted malice. And I'm too familiar with both Erini and the original Irenaeus. My heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. But another way, my perception of this story is irrevocably locked on its tragedy. It must be rewritten to have a happy ending. So what do we do? We'll need Zeitlin to neutralize every crisis that emerges in the text, then steer the plot toward a happy ending. Are you really going to put their safety marks? Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? Can't do it. I can't do anything right. We believe in you. We're not just living, we're adventuring. Fortune favors the bold, you know. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Alright, I'll try. Enter the book. Interesting. Floating thingy. What's it called again? Paimon's there anyway. Expand the space? Ooh. Select a fold point. Hit the right stick to select a fold point. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why it wasn't selecting that. Hold to lock. Okay. If it went away. I see, because we got on the boat. I see. That's where the story is going. Right. Can't be that one, can it? I need... What was it? Just like that? There. Can that not do that? Cannot fold. Oh, because it's an open up one. There we go. Fold the whole book. And then that one up then. No? Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, but the other one's gonna shoot me then. It's like, no, its range is 1 square in front. It's like, oh yeah. Yep. You cannot find us right there. Okay, so that's it. Oh. There's a wall in the way. Because I need that so I can get in front, but then it's like, hold on. Can you go up? Thank you. There we go. If I do it quickly, I'd be alright. Yeah, there you go. How far do you go down? It's like, damn, it's like, I gotta get the timing on that noise. Can I not? Oh no, because it's meant to be up and down. Just contemplating other ideas. If I did that now. Because I don't need to necessarily wait, do I? I just get everything there and then I can go through. Like, rather than it be like a, oh, get it. Get to there, then change it. Get to there, then change it. It's like, no, I can just do it partway through. That one I need to, so I can get through, so I can do that. Now. Clean sailing. Give me a moment. Oh, stormy seas. There's a waterfall up ahead. What do we do? Zeitland. Oh. A happy ending? That was a happy ending. Lovely. Yeah, that was a unique experience. How are you feeling? Nice to be three-dimensional. Thanks, Zeitland. No need to thank me. The stakes are much higher for you. What does that mean? At least I got the thing. Right. There we go, up there. Like a fairy or something came out of that. Several of them. Restoration! Ah, there's 1, 2 to go. Amazing! Melange's control over this area will finally be broken. One more thing, Zeitland. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure, and life is a long journey. I've held on for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? Oh, gosh. You met Twitka, Paimon, and me. And then you came here. It might be a complete mess at the moment. But to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million chance. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. We're all wise and pure of heart. But we could talk about that later. Let's head back first. Wonder how Okiguni and Kelcerius are doing. You did it! You guys are amazing! In terms of strength, you are, at the very least, an entry-level Legion Commander. You say that, but even amongst entry-level Legion Commanders, you've got Golem Constructs, Arbiters, Aspirant Arbiters, and Arbiter Golem Hybrids. You can't put them on the same tier. You keep your mouth shut. The last Restoration Core has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. All I can think about right now is landing a fist right in your face. I'm ecorified. Your hand is the only thing that will hurt. That's exactly why I haven't used my Guha arts to hit you yet. That's why? Oh dear. Well, at least we got some chests out of this. Huh?
Who says there aren't benefits?
Do you mind? I'm doing
life of
things.
wonder?
Is that a paper flying around up there? Hold on, someone's trapped on it. I assume that's a little side quest. So I assume we're heading back here? Okay, leave the library. We'll leave the library. That's not there. Historia. Here too. That's right. Calcelius said that you stepped in the chamber. I suspect everything will fall into place from here on out. That's too honesty from you, Buster. That's too honesty. Paimon's blushing already. Zeitland, have you found what you've lost this time? I have. Speaking of which, I'm here for my own reasons too. That's true. Since you came up here, you've done nothing but run around on my account. I understand what the Watcher of Nothingness was saying, but I can tell that there's something in this place that matters to you. Tutika's been a massive help. Told up my end of the bargain. Do tell me, what is it that you need? You tell historian Zeitland about your experiences and what Nihilita had said. You asked if there are traces of your sister here. The story you speak of, it's simply incredible. If this were back in my academy days, I would have mulled over it for at least half a day before giving you an answer, just to prove I was taking you seriously. It's true that I have been here longer than anyone else, and I have witnessed all that has transpired, unfortunately. The highest point of the temple, the Atrium of Suchness, is where gods and watchers dwell. It's said that certain hidden troops are kept within its walls. Hardly anyone is brave enough to set foot up there. You're saying it's so high even that... The most fearless would get scared? Only those who chose to abandon all their memories are permitted to enter the hall. Ooh. To seek an audience with the master of the temple is to seek answers and closure. It follows then that all memories that one gathers here shall be wiped away. Uh-huh. One must construct the path for the heavens with their own memories and wisdom. Only then can they encounter the sacred beyond. But memories aren't even solid. We're supposed to build a path to the heavens with them. Such is the nature of this place. The divine power of the gods can weave emptiness and reality into one another. Here, mere vacuum is not perceived as nothingness. In the eyes of that being, it is a state that can be filled in the space of a single thought. Only a nothingness, where even meaning does not exist. Only that is a place beyond the reach of the gods. And I suspect that the path to the heavens should be similar to the half-real, half-illusory scenes that you saw in the library. Just a coward at heart, after all. Never dared to make the climb. Simply don't have the courage to cast aside my responsibilities. I am one who lived to witness what came before, and who continues to learn of what follows from those who come after. I am but a vessel for my precious memories. Even if there is no hope of their ever returning to the surface, every lost civilization will live on in my memory. Are gods really that horrid? To design such a cruel choice for someone to make? Some gods are good, others are bad. Take the one who kidnapped Tritika's sister, for instance. Totally bad. Perhaps it's the opposite. The god who designed the path to the heavens was not the mistress of the temple. You see, if you intend to leave this place, you simply cannot take its history, secrets, or knowledge with you. The way I see it, the description of using your memories to construct the path to the heavens is too emotionally charged. Your memories are supposed to be wiped the moment you return to the mortal realm. But before that happens, people here have the right to look back upon all they have ever been, all they have ever owned, and the path that results from both. Hold on, let's see if Paimon got all that. Like we made a rule that says you can read a book, but you have to chuck it into a fire the second you're done? Just all birds to a crisp, you find out the book has an epilogue and an afterword, where you get to look back on all the best bits. And then in the end, nothing's left of the story, only the feelings and impressions stay with you. Spot on, perfect read. You've got a real knack for analogies. Reminds me of one of my students, in fact. He went to Nelfi Pytho. No idea what it's called now, or if he survived the war. His name was Abrax. While I've asked many people, no one has ever found a name in the historical records. I went off on a tangent. Anyway, yeah, you said all that, but how do we get up there? Tritika's memories are too important to forget. As for Paimon, well, he hasn't clashed so hard with Tritika as to need a total reset. You don't have to worry. Once we've rescued everyone, I'll help you with this. Actually, I've figured out how the path to the heavens works. The seat of God has been left empty, so the rules have begun to falter. As such, a section of the corridor of nothingness's previous path to the heavens was preserved. Melanta's fury destroyed half of it, but the remaining half, the stairway to heaven, still vaguely visible. This means that the stairway can be used by others. We just have to make it whole again. What do you mean? Don't get the wrong idea. As I've said before, I'm a coward bird with too much memory. Get too scared to even die. Historia. Stare. Get a feeling we know where this is going. I imagine you do as well. I imagine you do. Alright, so we want to get all the way up there, so... let's see about going that way. Can we latch onto another one around? Don't think so. So I need to get up there, so it's probably actually over there, right? Well, looks at things. I go out from a different angle. Maybe then we'll be good like this. Feels better. Yeah, because I can pull the stairs down there, can't I? Bloom. Go. Whoa, hello. You coming with? Well, here we go then. It's like, finally, someone who can move the stairs up and down for me. Been waiting here decades. Oh. Hi, guys. Not really bothered by you. I'm off on an adventure. Get that waypoint. Hello. Haven't seen one of you in a while. Ooh, big cube. Very big cube. I think the only problem with this is like, if we ever go to Celestia now,
Bring it!
we're gonna have to do something very special. Be like, oh, it's this looking place again. It's so familiar. I fly between the statues. Boop. Oh. I was hoping we could just fly in that way. Sort of stand statue. I'd say it's pretty creepy. Oh. They've been turned to stone, have they? I can see that bloop there, that one I'm gonna get. Because it's like, it's right here, it's right here. So, what we got going on here? Appears to be a survivor who escaped the punishment of the desert pavilion, so they're in there? Okay, hello. In specific areas, Dex can seize objects made from the quicksand and deconstruct them into their original quicksand state. When tapping again to release, the new structure can be constructed. Okay, Dex can use the sand to construct a variety of brand new structures. Good to know. You people, I have not seen you around before. Are there really still newcomers showing up now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're backup. My name is Venepi, and I come from an era when King Dishret's divine form still walked among us. Hyman's the name, and this is TheTwitGamer. And our team's got one more member, Sightland. Probably what you consider people from the most recent era? Sightland. Would you happen to have an older sister by any chance? Do you know my sister too? Of course. Here everyone is friends with everyone. Matters little what station they occupied in their former life. In my day, I was a nobody. Just one of many working on King Deshret's mausoleums. I was travelling in the desert one day, and it was suddenly plucked from the sands and thrown into the apothic interval, where I was for, I want to say, less than 100 years? And once I left and came here, I found the place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Deshret himself. But we all got along just the same. Later on, the sisters of the deity here told me they hadn't plucked any desert buildings, and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. It's only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all. Now look at all these ruins. You know, speaking of which, Paimon has a question. There sound statues out there. Are those, artworks from your era? You know, from back in King Deshret's day? Come on, Paimon, it's clear what they are. Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. You truly are different from your sister. Must be really enjoying reading like the others. And those are people, all of them. They were punished by being turned into sand. Whoa. Don't worry, they're still alive. Death does not exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is resolved. Oh wait, didn't you say that whoever saved you would get that coin King Deshret gave you as a reward? I'm on bet it's worth a lot of more. I'm not handing it over. My lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. Since it's so important to you, alright, I guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. Oh, I've been chatting for too long. Looks like it's here. Don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least at the level of a novice Rumurian centurion? Why is that the measure? There we go again. Power doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. You're like, why is that the measure? Okay. Oh. Wall. That's why it told me previously. Alright. Approach the Guardian from behind. Try and there we go. Whoa! Let's tap. I thought it was like concentrate and hold it, but no. Oof, that was quite something. You're easily at the level of a high-ranking centurion. What is this measure? Didn't you have your own hierarchy back in King Deshret's day? Well, those scholars at the archives have read enough books that their combat assessments actually hold some weight. Oh, it's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average, the knights serving under Erenius could take on 3 standard Rumurian centurions at once, but they're half a rank below Erenius. Medjay, who served the Crocodile King, wasn't considered exactly an elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters. So in terms of rough power level... Alright, let's go save your friends first. But I want to know more. We can talk about that later! God. Like, calm down,
should be worth
Paimon.
something. Go on, take it.
Assuming this is a lift now? Whoa. Okay. But don't randomly do that. That we may still have one survivor over here. That's Vitruvius.
Shower me with the... Now I'm...
Now she's mad. Benipi, you're still alive. How wonderful to see you. Of course, I know that death is not possible here. His eyes, like, damn, dude. You got some good eyes. What I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyway, you know what I mean. I do. And thanks to all of you, and Dex, too. I wanted Vex to do a thumbs up, being like, heh. I didn't do a thing. Benipi introduces you all to Vitruvius and recounts what just happened. Incredible. Like, look at his eyes. Like, damn. Something about, like, the artistry on his eyes is like, I like that. Incredible. Your strength exceeds even that of a typical chief centurion. Now, even Paimon's kind of interested to see how you actually stack up in this system. Oh, yeah? In that case, I'll take you to the office. After all, Benipi only provided the pattern work and motifs for King Deshret's times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathways in this area. That's right. While this may look like a building from some gilded age, it's really the result of everyone's knowledge. Chest, you say? Chest.
A very nice treasure for
a
a very
lovely
person.
person. Oh. Oh. Don't come any closer. Boom. Might be a bit self-indulgent to worry about my own epitaph. Probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually already decided what mine will be. Please tell my love in Patriopolis that Vitruvius. He turned into sand even before he was done speaking. I'm hopeless. Actually fighting the urge to chuckle out loud at the sad juncture. He's going to be so mortified once he stops being sand. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with that guard first or search for survivors for as long as we can? But they could probably all end up being turned to sand if we search for them, so I feel like we need to take care of it. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, they would have been turned to sand, right? Because that would be unwise.
Don't slip and fall.
Don't slip and fall. Okay, so we have someone in here. Can I?
Wind Strider.
Thought maybe this sand mound would disappear, but nope. There's another one. Hey! It's doing things. I have no idea where I am now. Oh, there I am. So I wanted to get you first. We're gonna need some sand to construct that then. I thought maybe I could get close enough. Can you... I have to face away for that? There we go.
I follow the wind.
There's several of them around. What's the back of that one? Benipi, Dex, and Rumhilda, and our new friends, thank you all. I'm her younger sister, Zeitland. I see, the two of you look so much alike. And also pretty. My name is Kishama, and I come from... what was I going to say? The era in which the Dendro Archon had yet become a child? Benipi introduces Kishama, and Vitruvius's tragic circumstances are revealed. They also speak of the epitaph he took thousands of years to come up with. That is beyond absurd. If I hadn't told you, you would never have known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look Vitruvius in the eye without laughing. Alright, enough small talk. We've come all this way. It doesn't look like we've missed anything. Is there anyone else? I'm afraid not. And how about we... can stop folks from turning into sand? Any ideas? Didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in the mystic arts or the sciences. So it seems we're back to the only known method, defeating the Punisher of Gomorrah. Oh, what about Sodom? That you need not worry about. We have Twitga, who has the strength of a Romurian tribune. Oh, do I? Looks like someone's been promoted again. There's no way to find the Punisher of Gomorrah. It was hidden in its form. That is a problem, yes. You know, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Historia and Josefov are there too. Or Josefov. They seem rather knowledgeable. So maybe they know a way? Oh, Historia is safe. It's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all. He's always open to learning new things. We're talking about anecdotes, history and culture. Probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure out how to save Vitruvius and the rest. Hell of a name, Vitruvius, though, isn't it?
Benefits to a life of wandering.
Hell of a name. I'm assuming when we try to leave, we'll be blocked. It feels like it would be blocked. Aww. I can instantly grab Paimon. Like, wake up! Wake up! Well, well, well. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Unofficial Chronicle of the Desert Pavilion. Okay, I'm just wondering the name. What? Okay. Whoa, that's cool. We got blocked in. We're taking that way out, thank you. Don't remember this section of the building being here before.
Time to go.
Oh, I can go through the building. That's through the building. Whoa! Speed on that. Damn. Give me a moment. Bloody hell.
Time to go.
Walls.
Time
The
to
walls
go.
are coming at me. My man's all dizzy from going round and round and round and round and round. Stop it, walls. Stop it. Yeah. Hello.
Check.
Strike a pose! Wibbly wobbly!
Wibbly wobbly. Okay. Very off-putting and unnerving this is. Like, stop it! Stop it with the walls! God. I knew you'd be fake. I knew it. You didn't trick me, I knew. What? What's this? The apparent leader of the suppression type of keepers, stronger than the average keeper. At close range, Dex can also seize the cores directly, dealing massive damage. After seizing the cores, you have to tap quickly. Short period of time to deal damage to the keepers. You tell me this now? Like, that's literally been a thing for a while now. Oh, hello. Put up the barrier. Hi. Is there a way to get up? Steady.
Let's see!
It's getting a bit of a heal going. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my. I'll not shoot you. Now is the time. So that way. Turn you around. What?
Yoo-hoo!
Throw these guys out, that'll help us.
Time to shine!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let engraved names echo!
Oh yeah.
He might feel a little prick.
So I'm not buffed up because it took too long to get around to you.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Bring it!
Now is the time. Where is he to? There we are. The time is now. Now run away just like that. Get back here. That's hardly fair. I got stuck on the stairs. Whoa! Hello.
Shower me with praise! Calm down! That wasn't very nice!
No, it wasn't. Hey, what? I'm going in the little gap in the middle. Thank you. I could look on the floor and see where the gap is. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Now is the time. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Then the time is now. Yes. Oh, it's an hourglass. Oh, I get it. This is the sands of time, as it were. Cute. Where are we? Is it all over? That's right, it's all over and everyone's been restored. What is it? Are you all wanting your lips like that? So moved at seeing me that you have to keep yourselves from crying and laughing. Kashama, stop, don't laugh. You know, you're gonna give the joke away. That's all you want. I'm only a little embarrassed. Love is fate, as is death, and neither is a laughing matter. Fine, fine, no more laughing. Where's Zeitlin, by the way? I have no idea. Standing outside of everyone else, they were still in each other's arm a moment ago. Each other's arm? I told little Scarpa to stop and get everyone back to the main hall, then left them and came over to you. Everyone should still be somewhere around here, in which case she can't have gone very far yet. Okay. Oh, there we go. This is... chests! An amethyst brooch. Belongs to my older sister. Was one of the things in my suitcase that I lost. Got it now. Nice. That one's taken care of. Must have been placed here as an exhibit from this era. Actually, the reason I started thinking about what to write on my epitaph is because your sister asked about it. Those words weren't exactly things I've been holding in for thousands of years. Does nobody die here? Wouldn't it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epitaph then? Given my former status, I'd probably be laid to rest at the priest's cemetery alongside branches of silver and white. Which would be a tremendous honor, albeit one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's a no from me, because I've already written mine. And it says... Thanks so much. What about the coin of yours? The one from King Deshret's day? Still thinking about that? Fine. You can have it once I finish chanting my 10,000 prayers of penance to King Deshret. This one over there got worked up upon hearing Kashama talk about the king's fall, that he actually cried, "You lie! You lie! You lied, liar! That's impossible!" Honestly, that's better for a laugh than my epitaph. If you're going to be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. At this point, I always say we're only here to help Zeitlin find what she lost. We're helping out just because you happen to be here. Thank you, Paimon. Thank you, TheTwitGamer. Oh, no. You got tracked into this because of us, so we're going to make this right for you. Such undisguised partiality. I'm truly grateful to you two. I bet you are collecting all these memories. What?
Don't smile too much, or your face will get
I
tired.
sort of sounded like poetic. That's just collecting all these memories. No, just collecting them all. Let's make our way out of here then. Oh, you're here, his daughter. Yeah, his daughter, yeah. Indeed, everyone from the Desert Pavilion is now back at the main hall, which is why I hurried over here. Zeitlin, have you found what we're looking for? Yes, I have. Thanks for asking. Splendid. By the way, do you know what the names Malanta and Nihilta mean? Paimon will go first. Nope. Yes, they mean melancholy and nothingness, don't they? Most I would say sacrilegious, but it's like sagacious? It'd be sagacious, wouldn't it? Of you. I believe you and I shall be better friends than I was with your sister, since we have the same interests. Yes, my sister's the outdoorsy, extroverted type. Still, before I could read for myself, she used to read for me all the time. Yeah. Yet what has melancholy got to do with something like that? Of course, I speak of pathological melancholy, not the sort the one above feels when gazing upon our suffering. Did she tell you all that? Frankly, I was agape at the revelation she presented. I wouldn't have thought anyone audacious enough to build a sanatorium atop the site which the Temple of Space had ascended. Did you know? It was initially thought that melancholy was a biological ailment. The word itself comes from the term for black bile. Ugh. But subsequently, people came to believe that melancholy was an affliction of the heart. Well, it does take time to get to the right answer. But today, humans have once again discovered the truth. Melancholy is indeed also pathological. Thus, both medication and companionship are vital to recovery. We already knew all that back in my day. The angels had told us. While the songs of the angels and the latter-day Animo Archon can cure melancholy, the hollow consolations of ordinary folk cannot be expected to work such wonders. What are you trying to say? I shall have to whisper this, for it is a secret. Why would the Great One above, who rules over sky and space, name her own creations nothingness and melancholy? They say she lacks the ability to empathize with others. There is nothing she cannot do, yet she is utterly helpless against genuine futility and the ailments of the human heart. This is why she named her creations the two things she is least able to deal with. Paimon gets that. Naming things after enemies you've never beaten makes them sound cool and powerful. Paimon would be called Nomura, Hunger, and No Twitica. Aww. They sound weak. Just that's your response? But I can't keep up with your 1,000 years worth of wisdom. Wisdom. Blech. I pray for the courage to give this all up and live a real life once more. Can you see what I am saying? Feel free to come to me if you ever need anything, even if all you want to talk about is your sister. I will do that. Right, on to the next one then. Which is over here. We'll go from there. How are we doing on that anyway? I have enough. Get a crown next. Lovely. Oh, we got a wish from that one. Have a look at that then. Yeah, we won't want that. Wow. What am I doing shop-wise? I'd like to get them if I can. I can get 2 of them though. That's something. That's something. Okay, so while we're here,
Strike a pop! Let's see! I swear, it's for medical research.
and you die before I got to hit you.
Don't smile too
How
much,
very typical.
or your face will get tired.
Your face will fall off. Away! Get that on the way, obviously. Can't not, I assume. I've not got much control. Oh, I have some control. Okay. That was just watching. As we made our way down there. World in a painting. Within the Temple of Space, you will sometimes find paintings that have pockets of space sealed inside them. By overlapping the image in the painting with a corresponding scene in reality, Dex can restore the space trapped within the painting and manifest objects from the painting into the physical world. Okay, cool. Closer to the painting is the extra scene, the brighter light emitted by the frame. Dex can also retrieve or reproject the artwork. Okay.
Wind Strider.
Okay. Oh, well, that's pretty much spot on immediately, wasn't it? There we go. Thought it was going to be a bit more of experimenting with that at first, but no. My guys are already taking these guys out.
Clouds high. The birds
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Brings a smile to my face.
Doesn't it? Okay, so we're trying to find another painting around here or something. So it's like, okay, I found this one. I can get up here, but I still need to try and figure out. Ah, I see. There we go. Don't need that one. Whoa, very foggy, very misty, very dense fog. It's so pretty. Ooh, what's that in the sky there? Is that a dim star Paimon sees over there? That is so pretty. That's just really cool. There's a bloop up there. This must be the academy that Historia spoke of. Okay. Can you not? Thank you. I'm not getting up that way. What was that? What does that say? Sure. Can you stop getting stuck on things? Thank you. Hello. Oh. So I'm assuming we're meant to go in there somehow. Run open. TwitGamer, how about giving it a real nasty kick? Kick forcefully! How is it? Can't feel my leg. Yes, this is the painting. There's also that dim star from just now, see? It's like, it'll be a painting, so... Whoa! What kind of mechanism is this? We take a picture. Oh, we're looking for the ink marker. Okay. Let's just read what it says on the thing. Hello? Ink person found. Oh, they're ink. Okay. Oh, there were wisps. Exit the screen to continue exploration. World in one spot. Whoa, hello, we're inside the thing.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Nice if I could look down and see that Paimon staring at me, massive. Make sure you... Oh. What in the world is the Inkman talking about? Dex, did you understand any of that? It must have meant the deep meaning that isn't abstractionist. Yes, this painting really isn't the abstractionist sort. Paimon doesn't think we should mess with something that doesn't belong to us. But are you saying that you discovered something? That matches up. There we go. Whoa. It really came to life. Is this what they call realism here? Oh dear. I love that. We're getting quite a few chests from this, aren't we? I don't mind at all. Thank you. Another one. There's another painting over there. You're up, Dex. Oh.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Fallen leaves, adorn...
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Woohoo, done and dusted. Your turn now, Dex. Reels this time. Let me look in then. Oh, so that would just be the entranceway, wouldn't it? It's like, hey, I want the chest first. Mountains cannot be crushed. Mountains cannot crush the buried spirit. Through riven clouds the sky at last appears. I'm free. Hilda, Dex, and my new friends, please accept my thanks. I'm her younger sister, Zeitland. Got a hiccup? Oh, why you two look so alike. Yes, I've been told that a lot. And who are these two? My name's Paimon, and this is Twitica. It was Historia's commission that brought us here. In that case, let us dispense with introductions. Do you possess any degree of martial skill? Preferably of the sort that might see off a legatus of Remuria? Just how did you come up with that description? This goes back to how a certain border fortress rose to prominence when Remuria was destroyed. One day after much time had passed, an old man arrived at its gates, claiming to be the acting master of the Guha clan. One day the two sides fell into arguing. When the Remurian commander said that he was in charge of music in the army, the acting master thought him weak. But in truth, the greater your music mastery, the higher your rank in the Remurian military. And this commander, why, he had already undergone petrification. By the way, I don't know if you've heard of this, but everyone in the Remurian inner circles was transformed into Ichor, becoming semi-immortal golems. So when the acting master channeled his inner energies into a single strike, he only wound up hurting his own hand. He then spoke harshly, lamenting a lack of successors to the Guha clan's secret arts and the withering of talent on the vine in his era. Why, so he claimed he didn't even possess a vision. Of course, he wouldn't have been selected if he had one in the first place. After enduring the apathic interval, we could no longer receive visions. But anyway, back to our story. The commander shot back with a choice word of his own, claiming that the legati of Remuria were far more terrifying than he could ever be. Sure, cool story, bro. Paimon supposes. Also, don't worry. Twitika's 1000% got what it takes to defeat a legatus. With both hands tied behind my back, even. That's great. By the way, why were you in the painting? What are those humanoid ink blots? This is how Malanta delivers punishment, singing people into paintings and smushing them into ink blots. Just like my cage, which is encased in layers of paintings. Are the ink blots we saw back there actually people? Yes. Now a word from our sponsor. Word to the wise. The more realistic a painting is, the more fitting a cage is to ensconce your spirit. After all, its essence may be grasped at a glance. As such, expect hidden secrets lurking behind any realistic paintings you find here. And what should we do next? This is not the right place for such talk. Let us head back first. Can I get the chest? That's what I'm focused on, and I want that chest, please, mate. Thank you. Lovely. I'll take the primos. Lovely. And we're back. Sure made it back quickly. This place truly is full of wonders. It is indeed fabulous. Comparable to the fishing touch from Rex Laps's hand, which brought stone to life. And with the power of your heart and mind, you can really turn those lifelike paintings into reality. Anyway, what's our next plan of action? Key to restoring the entire library lies in completing the final illuminating stroke. Before we do that, we must first restore this painting. Once the heavenly heart emerges, the four horizons fade to white. What a commanding name. That's Inazuma's preference in painting names for you. Theoretically, we should be able to complete the missing part of the painting in the Tower of Radiant Light. But with our path barred, seems we can only head to the abode of resplendent talent to see if we can reach the Tower of Radiant Light from there. Wait, it's behind this door the whole time? Why would our Twitter kick this thing full force? Twitter's strong enough to level mountains, but the door didn't even budge. Is your foot numb? Yeah. Probably because this door is manifested from the painting through the mind. Such it doesn't exist as physical matter as we know it. Historia mentioned that he had a teacher named Aristocles, who was always saying that mind prevails over matter. Yes. Guess this is what they meant. But leveling mountains, you say? That would make you just as powerful as a Daha. Speaking of which, Ya Huang Yi from the chamber told me that as Daha already existed back in his era. As such, the so-called finishing touch that brought the dragon to life was nothing more than a legend. The invention of later generations. Fine story all the same, of course. And did you realize something from that? Just told him, you've ruined a precious memory, you know that? I can relate. You can? Ugh, never mind. Just take it as a fun little anecdote. Does it go in the book of anecdotes? Anyway, since the door was born from a painter must open it. Allow me to do that for you. You don't seem very surprised. It's because Twitter's been through even crazier stuff. Lots of extraordinary adventures, huh? Guess I shouldn't be even surprised if you saved the world before. He and his sister were separated by an awful god. The main goal of our adventure is to find his lost sibling. So Twitter can understand how you feel. Hope you find your sibling. And may you live a life of peace and happiness. Oh, Paimon's sorry. She forgot that you won't... please don't apologize. It was my fault for bringing it up. So that's not what I meant. Really hope that your wish comes true. Thank you, Silent. Alright, open sesame. Let's get moving then. Let's get moving then. Oh, that outside the window. Is that really just a painting? When the false is taken as true, the true also becomes false. Where nothingness is treated as being, being turns back into nothingness. I can't believe this isn't real either. If the painting is real, then the landscape it depicts must be real too. So how can one rationally judge what is true and what is false? That sounded deep. There's reason some people also call me Daoshan, the profound way. These photos. Ah, they were painted using a camera, yes? Back then, your sister told us something capable of creating pictures even more lifelike than the most realistic paintings. We all wondered what it would be like. It's a shame that she didn't have a camera, nor did she have a picture painted by it on hand. Now that I have seen one myself, it does look incredibly lifelike. How's that for feeling smug? Machines have taken realism to its natural end. There's still room for imagination, you know. Not exactly. No matter how realistic the painting, it still carries the painter's emotions and aesthetic sense. Though some of the colours can be found in the real world, you can really feel the painter's heart from the way said colours are used. Even the most realistic painting carries within it many details of fiction, exaggeration, and blur. That's where the artist's aesthetics and craft come into play. Okay, it's not like Parma doesn't get it. I just wanted to compliment you so she could actually, you know, maybe draw something for us later. Could we take it with us? I don't think you could take it with you. Otherwise, you'd make a lot of mora from selling my paintings. What's a mora? Are you a famous painter or something? Let me have a look. Can't believe I'm looking at an authentic Yunlai Daoshan. And painted just last week too. Thank you so much. Could Paimon have a look? Sure, these photos were taken during my sister's vacation. The passerby, she asked, was really bad at photography, so some photos only show the top of her head, poking out from the bottom. It's cute though. But I can tell that she's smiling happily all the same. Sorry to let you see that again. The lighting and composition of these photos are terrible. There's no sense of depth or layering at all. It's not that bad. think these are the best photos. If your sister hadn't insisted on only showing her head, these would have been the worst of scenic paintings. I mean, scenic photos. Thanks to her, they've become memories and proof of her presence there. I think I get what you mean. I found my stuff. Let's keep helping Dowsy out, shall we? I think the painting there leads to the abode of resplendent talent. See if you can find a way to the Tower of Radiant Light from there. That said, I won't be joining you for the next journey. I'll head back to the central area to let the others know we're safe. Then I'll be back in no time. Whether I succeed or not, I should have enough time to see you again on my way back. Bloop. Oh, where'd that building go? Alright. Hello, ink blot. Seeing ink men everywhere. There are 2 paintings here too. Oh, I see. Could be there then, right? So to place the painting there. Oh. Mind if I do?
Should be worth something. Go on, take it.
We need a table. Oh, there we go. It has to be there then. There's the building. There's a guy over there. Big chest.
There's a lot of good
Lovely.
stuff in here. Want to bring it?
Bring it. Hello, my name is Escher. I'm a painter. So you're the Malky that his story was talking about. The one who did all those amazing paintings. Oh, Paimon just remembered. Have we met before? No, and Escher was my birth name, so... Oh, really? Do you have any brothers who suddenly disappeared? I'm afraid not. Anyway, please come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe. But we're not looking for a safe place. We're here to solve the problem. In that case, you should also come with me. Take you to where you need to go. Weird guy. Yeah, whatever. Let's just follow him and see what he's up to. There's something weird about this person. Maybe the nickname Morky was given to him by somebody else and he doesn't really like it. Yeah, it's definitely suspicious. Whoa! Something feels off. Painting so well done, it's like you're right in there. Is that how it feels to you? We reached the end? I knew it. Fellas are fake. It's another ambush. Silent TheTwitGamer, run! With Texas help, seize and unfold the painting to oh, I need that one first. In the world within the painting, the spreading ink is a terrifying tide that can consume everything. Lingering within its reach will cause you to take continuous damage. With Texas help, seize and unfold the painting to construct paths that didn't exist before and escape the spreading ink. Let's put that there. Hey, I'm trying to see where I'm going, mate. Do you mind? Since we don't have a brolly on hand. Thank you. I do want that, thank you. Onward. Downwards and upwards. Oh! Turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back. Surrounded. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Just avoid everything for now? Assume so. Should be fine there. We're outside the circles. Ah! It's all good, so good. Liking the use of camera angles here, though, because it doesn't feel 2D. Like as if it's images going across each other. Like, it could be. I don't know. It's just like screenshots of the 3D world. Ah, look at that. Nice. Anyway, Paimon's per. Oh no, that was the previous one.
I'll keep this
Look
close.
for the painting. Assuming it's up there then. Makes sense. I focused on that first, but it's like, what if I didn't? Assuming we'd go that way. There we go. Come on, you can get in range of that. Anything else around up here? Ooh. Fancy. Way towards that, right? Although it says that way. We're still looking for the painting. Like, we come all the way up here. Like, we're actually just looking for the painting. Smudge there. Shall we head towards the smudge? There's a chest over there, so... How does one get that chest?
I'll keep this close.
Feels wrong. Right, where are we going? Or is it a case of, because I went off and explored and didn't go in the right direction, it's reset it? It's just how there's like a little thing there, so unless it's just be the artwork he was talking about. Okay. Fine. At least he got stuff while I was there. Hello! Made it back somehow. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like things went smoothly for you guys too. Dowsy, can you believe it? We ran into a fake Escher. You fill Dowsy in about what happened. This must be Malanta working from behind the curtain. Tim names are nothing but strings of numbers slapped onto us when we arrive here. How would he know that Mauki was a nickname that Escher's grandfather and father gave him in his childhood? But as it turned out, everyone here gets along so well that you call him that now. Just because we were somewhat unsettled by his paintings doesn't mean we dislike him. It's just that messing with space is a grave issue around here. It only makes Paimon want to see his work even more. We'll get the chance to see it, I'm sure. Now that we've got the whole set of paintings, one stroke is all we need to connect them. Allow my clumsy hand to provide the finishing touch. After all, I did coach Kano on his leeway landscape paintings. You won't mind me adding a little something? Through this painting, you should be able to reach the pavilion, the paintings at the center. Once you're inside, try reaching out and plucking the heavenly heart. It just occurred to me, adding feet to a dragon and dotting the eyes of a dragon are both sayings concerning dragons. But their meanings are words apart. They sure are. I'm assuming that chest we went up to is actually somewhere else. Sort of like it's in this painting. Feels weird walking slowly towards this. Yeah, like the chest was up here somewhere. That's what it feels like. Try to pluck the star. It feels like it was in that building over there. So that's where we are, right? It's just a different part. Like up there, that fit. Like if someone who didn't get that chest, let me know. Was there a chest here when you came here? And there's not, because I got it in a different bit. That's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm thinking. Ooh. Yeah, because you can see that bit was something I was climbing up previous. They're back! I like that. I'm liking the different perspectives and how they like different art forms that are coming out and all this type of stuff. Kano, Yoshitoshi, Bosch. You're all welcome to come back. You've all come back to life. Yeah. I never want to paint another screen again. Good to have you back, Twitka, Paimon, and our young Zeitlin. I owe you all a great deal. You really look like Hilda. She's my older sister. I know, the old man's still got an eye for people. Speaking of which, Zeitlin, come here for a moment. Huh?
Oh, if there's any mechanical parts, could I have them, please?
There's probably loads of mechanical parts. These melons. Mm-hmm. Are they ripe? No? That means, are you sure they're ready to eat? It doesn't matter. Leland, the two of us used to teach your sister how to draw. Okay. That's her signature. And since it's her stuff, you should be the one to keep them and take them away from this place. What do you think of this painting? How should I put it? Some people can paint on par with masters in their teenage years. And so they spent the rest of their lives searching for paintings imbued with childlike innocence. Can neither discern a masterful temper nor childlike innocence from Hilda's painting. Instead, it's tinged with sadness. Isn't the sadness conveyed by painting the fruit impressive enough? Really? Are you telling me this painting is devoid of childlike charm and doesn't look like a master's work? Talent and diligent practice are prerequisites for cultivating the spirits of a master. So, why don't you forget what we've taught and do another painting? You guys are hilarious. I'm not doing another painting. I've experienced it once already, and I find it quite interesting. But just as a canvas, once colored, cannot return to pristine white. How could I possibly forget what I've learned? Let the mediocre piece be as it is. How could she forget everything? Is that so? It's just a mediocre piece, and yet she still signed her name on it. Yes, when we artists take commissions, we always use secret signatures to sign our work. She named the painting Long Live Life, and then she left. What do you think? Are you going to take her painting with you? No, let it stay where it belongs. Such paintings may become lost and destroyed in less than 100 years if brought outside. But let it repose in eternal peace here with you. I see. Okay, so that's all three of the locations done. Looks like everything's going smoothly. Storia, what are you doing here? Dowsy told me that you had arrived at the academy, so I came along with him. How's the search going? You found what you were looking for this time, Zeitland? I have. Could you tell me what it was that landed in the academy this time? This is the place of painters, after all. But to tell the truth, I haven't the foggiest what it might be. Photos from my sister's camera. Camera? I've heard people talking about such devices before. You're falling behind. Painters have all heard about cameras from Zeitland's sister. That's because people here focus on the visual arts. It's normal that she'd talk to them about it. The thing I discussed with her was philosophy. Philosophy? It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. Oh, you flatter me. We weren't getting into any deep or complex debates. We were just chatting about how to look at everyday things around us. For example, the most fundamental question of philosophy is whether one should or shouldn't end it all tomorrow. What? Triple dot. Uh-huh. Allow me to explain. In a sense, our inquiry into this world is a search for the very meaning of our existence within it. Whether we are the child seated upon the god's knee or merely echoes in the winds of inconstant time. All of that is too far removed. How can an ordinary person weigh themselves against the universe? For most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to nothingness in the far future, would our lives still hold meaning? Yes. Or should our lives be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with, and the world may in truth be but a collection of agonies? Neither, Grace. There is no difference between living and not, and latter death might even be called a release. Paimon doesn't think that's right. Not that she knows how to argue against you, though. What was my sister's response? Never mind that. I was the one arguing that even if life is inherently meaningless, we should still choose to live. It seems you haven't heard. I saw my sister's tombstone back at the sanatorium. Triple dot. Thanks for trying to save her in the end. What was written on her epitaph? One lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. Zeitland. I can hardly believe it myself. And I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some time, though. You don't have to say anything. But I cried the moment I saw her tombstone, but as it turned out, I was unusually calm. I mean, it's that case of like, she's not dead. Would have been better if I cried. That's not what I mean. I think she doesn't know who she is, but anyway, you'll understand later. Indeed, we probably will. Alright, so we're still on Paradise. It's a long one, isn't it? At this stage. Ooh. Historia, we've basically freed all the 3 areas. Most of the people are safe now, too. We even found everything Zeitland lost. Oh, thank you very much. I have to say, Nihilta's got quite the eye for people now that he's opened it. Alright, your turn now. You mentioned a way to go up above before, and a price to go with it. Bring it on. I'm just not scared of a couple of adventures or a bit more of that. Owen, what about Zeitland? We're supposed to send her back down now that she's done here. I can explain all that, but you should rest first. I'll go through everything in detail tomorrow. Okay, but there's no bed here or food. Such desires cease here. Think about it. You've been here all this time, but you are neither hungry nor tired. And then what's Paimon supposed to do all day while we rest? I mean, what's the point of resting? This is full of remarkable people from every age. Speak with them. It could be fun. Alright, fine, but Paimon gets to sleep wherever she wants. Tired or not, Paimon's still sleeping on Twitika's head. Hey, what? Zeitland, after you've rested a bit, could we talk? It's about the moment I mentioned earlier, the thing I needed to think about. Speak with me a while, would you? Okay. Twitika Paimon, when you're feeling rested, come see me. Talk to everyone. Who is everyone? Wait. Twitika Paimon, thank you. Really glad I met you in the end. I think it feels like you got dragged into all of this because of us. Wait, the end? What do you mean? I mean, ours will be a pretty dangerous adventure. Ours were all pretty dangerous adventures. But I got to see so many incredible things. That's not so bad. You don't just brush Paimon's question off like that. Did I? Yes, you did. You still did it again. Are you feeling rested? Have you talked to everyone you wanted to? Yes. Very well. Silent, calm down for a moment and hear me out. I have no wish to be disrespectful or speak out of blind hope. Your sister may still be alive. I saw her gravestone, but you didn't see a body. Her picture was right there. But isn't it possible there's nothing buried within? Paimon wants that to be true, really, but is that kind of optimistic? It's like she's out there, but with no memories. In the last letter she wrote me, my sister said she'd already decided to... Farewell wasn't written as a final goodbye, was it? She said she was going somewhere far away. She mentioned it to me before. Always wanted to travel the world before she got old. Hilda wasn't speaking figuratively. She really did leave the sanatorium and set off. Talked about that? She was always so bright. She got along with people easily. She probably never told you that we were all the ever had. Let me be honest. Let me be cold for a moment. Her leaving would cause 3 or 4 people to grieve. That weight might have outweighed her sadness. Now it's only me. She knew I'd understand, that I would forgive her for it. It's not like that. You shouldn't think of it that way. You don't have to feel sorry for me. When we were kids, our parents were still around, and life was good. Those memories were enough to carry us forward. But growing up, the world gets hard. I've always been more introverted, and dealing with people at work really wears me out. Thought my sister being so outgoing would have it easier. Even she always looked exhausted once she grew up. Huh. You two still have a future. Oh, then she probably never mentioned her fiancé. He was just a good person. An ordinary one, kind. Interesting. Sometimes I wish he hadn't been. If he had been a bad man, things might have been easier. His family had a hereditary illness. Some strange disease. They never lived long. Oh. He'd joke about it sometimes. Blame the Animo Archon for planning Mondstadt too well. So even a family like his never faded out. One day he said he was going to save the world, and he left. Save the world. Well, the world's still turning. Maybe somewhere out there, in a place no one noticed. He really did. You know how you always say that if someone who lives forever can't love everyone and be loved back, the world would drown in sorrow? I think you're right. Which means a short life isn't even allowed that much. Just to give his life to love. And it only hurt my sister more. So much that she was sent to a sanatorium in the mountains. This very place beneath our feet. A place steeped in curses. You never told me any of this. I'm sorry. Knowing all that, you still think she's alive? I do. Because she did something here. Because of my fear, she was forced to live on. You have my respect, Historia. You really do. But I think you've seen too much suffering across history. I think he's right. Pain vast enough to drown the world. For someone as ordinary as me, even a small part of that is enough to bury an entire life. Can't truly understand my sister and I. So how do I set foot on mortal earth once more? Just a short-lived little someone. Eternity isn't meant for me. Ugh. Mr. Historia. This place used to be completely cut off from the world above. There was no way in and no way out. But after Nihilta fell, Dex seems to have gained the ability to carry people of the living world between the pillar hall and the surface. Even so, it cannot return those who were chosen to come here. It's a watcher in juvenile form, and that limitation is part of its nature. You're saying Dex is the same kind of being as Nihilta? No, If you want to go back down, there's only one way. Give up every memory we have, everything we know, and climb to the very top. In the past, that meant meeting the mistress. Now it would be Malanta. I can't go with you, but at least let me see you off. It's assuming we want to leave. Oh. Yeah, I'm in agreement with him. She's still alive. She just doesn't have her memories anymore. So she's out there somewhere. That's the feeling I'm getting. That's the feeling I'm getting. Right. So, after completing all 3 of them and then return to the middle, we now finished that world quest we were doing. And in the next part, we'll see about Hell. Well, isn't that lovely that the next quest is called Hell? Lovely. 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 Although it does remind me that the P word in Trails was at the depths of Gehenna. I mean, it actually was on. Anyway, you know. You know. But anyway, we shall end this part here. I need to go get myself a cup of tea, have a little bit of rest, and then get back to recording Hell. And that'll be our next part. We'll see you then. Ta-ra for now.